Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's live from Sugar.413 here today on March 3rd, 2026. Yes, amen. We are muddling through the year. This year has been very rough for my family. We've lost two family members already, an uncle and my dad. And we have also found out that one of my husband's nieces husband has lost a family member a couple days ago. So it's been really like a rough year with us with dealing with death and grief and just being able to pull yourself up and pull yourself to the side and kind of look and say, how do I move on now? What do I do to continue living the life that I'm supposed to with all of these people that are missing? So, one thing that I've learned, and I've heard this over and over, that grief is a roller coaster. And I never exactly, like I said to people, I didn't know what that meant because I never lost anyone um, so close to me in a long time. So, it's just preparing yourself for the unknown. And the unknown is how do you move on without the person or the persons. But I've learned that it's a couple of things for me that have been really helping. And I hope that it can help you also when you're grieving. One thing is rest. You've got to get your sleep because if you're not getting your rest and your body is not getting all the things that it needs to heal itself, your brain, by getting the rest and the sleep, you're going to be no good to anyone. So first of all, you have to figure out how you can get your butt in there and get you a good night's sleep. If it means magnesium, if it means that you have to get a prescription from a doctor or maybe an over-the-counter um, sleep aid, you could try some of those things. Number two for me has been music. I love music and I love old school music, and pumping old school music sometimes just puts me back in the mode of when I was younger, when I was a kid. And I just remember all the good times, the good life that I had with both of my parents. My mom is still living, as you guys know, my dad just passed. So that, trying to eat better because when my dad first passed a couple of weeks ago, I was just like eating a lot of junk. So now I'm just trying to clean it up, get back into my multiple teas that I used to drink it with my lemon, my cayenne pepper, adding my apple cider vinegar, and just making healthful tonics for myself. It's helping bring me back around. I know we'll never bring back the person or the persons who are gone. We know that. But inside yourself, you have to dig deep, and find out what really makes you tick, what makes you happy on this earth, even though you're going to be missing that person, right? Until you meet again, when you gain your angel wings, you still have to muddle through this mean, cruel world and make the best of it. I've had a plethora of cards that have been coming in. People are still sending cards because people are just finding out or just remembered that they didn't send one and they're sending cards. I have had like some of my best girlfriends that I have grown up with have continually called me and text me. They did not stop. When my father passed, they were like, we know that you need us in some form, in some shape, and they have been reaching out to me, and that is the most impactful thing, I think, with my grief, is that knowing that my close girlfriends have been reaching out. They've been trying. Some people get caught up in, oh, they just had someone pass in their family. I want to give them space. I'm going to say in this case, the space just makes me wonder if you even thinking about me or my family, or even if you care. So to all my friends and I have some what I call sister cousins that are people that I grew up with, and they were cousins but they're like sisters, and they have been reaching out to me. People have been on me. They have been calling me. Even if I don't answer the call, they'll call back. That's what you call a person who is checking in on somebody. So now I'm learning some good tools when I have a friend or family member who lose someone. You have to be diligent with that person. You keep calling them, checking in, whether they answer you back or not, whether they pick up the phone or not. Let them know that you love them and that you care and that you are there for them. So I just want to, say thank you for all of that, because in my case those are the things that are helping me to see a brighter day. I know I cannot have back time with my dad. That's gone. But having good friends and family around you is incredible. It is worth, people say words are worth $1 million at this time. It's just important. And I just want to do this video, and I hope that it helps someone, because I think it's going to help me. Next time someone has a death in their family, I was one of those who will pull back and say, oh no, so and so's mom just died, or so and so dad let me give them space. To me, that is the worst thing. Giving that person space is almost like saying you don't even care. Call them, text them, drop by their house, give them a card, give them a hug. I think that I've been getting hugs from not random people, but people that I don't know that well, but that know me enough. And those hugs have meant more to me than you can imagine. So the bottom line is, when you have a friend or family that's grieving, reach out. Don't be shy. Don't withdraw and think that they don't want to be bothered or they don't want to hear from you. They may not want to hear from you at the time that you call or you text, but trust me, I'm reading all those texts. I'm seeing all those calls, and I know that I still have some calls to return, and I will return them, trust me. But I just wanted to say that because grief is something that hits differently for everybody. But you have to remember, you have to pick yourself up, get your momentum of life, because you still have to live. I still probably have a good 30 years left here. I still have to live without my dad, so I have to figure out a route to drive around without him here, because I miss him and I love him. But thanks again. Thanks for those who listen to this message. I hope that I shared some information that can be impactful or helpful for others. Thank you all. Bye bye.